All right. So I was working on um 251 in A. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on a tune, but I need to work on the key of A just to get my lines together. Okay, let's see. Ah. Oh man, that's nice. Um, Let me back up a little bit. Ooh, that's nice. Ah, that's really nice. Now I'm just kind of venturing off. I'll take a quick pause and see if I have any questions. Y'all got some questions? See if I can take some questions. Or are y'all just watching? Let me know we in the house. I'm just taking a short pause for a second. Any questions? Q&A time. Q&A time. All right. Any questions that you can think of? No questions? I'll come back. Okay. I am in the shed. Appreciate you all for subscribing to the channel and commenting. Now, let's see. That's that last one. That last one gets me. Just playing over shapes. That's an enclosure on G major on the third. It's an enclosure there, and then that's just the same shape going off of somewhat like an enclosure. It's just arpeggio 6 5 3 1. sorry, 4, 3, 1, 5, and then 2, 1, 5, 3, 6, then arpeggio. Just doing the different inversions coming down. So oh. Cherokee in A. All right, let me get these changes together. Let me see if this raises up. It's moving a little bit. That's the cool thing about this. This thing follows you, but I hope the wind don't blow it. It's not strong enough to blow it down. Oh yeah. Some probably remember seeing the trampoline, but we got rid of it. Now, I'm playing in the key of A a while, just playing around with lines. Just because I need to gather up my vocabulary some more. I knew that was gonna happen. The wind is too strong for this particular tripod when I stand it all the way up. I'm trying something new. It's spinning around and stuff. Yo. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody? All right, I think I got a question. Somebody say it's hard to be fluid and coherent when I'm developing an expression. Okay, I experience blockages like doubts in the middle of the game, but I see that the work you are developing is what must deepen. Yeah, yeah. What you are developing is what we must deepen. Yeah. Okay. I think I follow you. So, what's going on? Good awaiting a hurricane. Oh man, hopefully not. No hurricane. Oh, I've been to Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, right. Good time to go to the shed. Yeah, practice and pray all is well. All is well out there in Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, I've been to Puerto Vallarta. We went for our honeymoon. Yeah, awesome. But yeah. See, so the thing about it, you got to develop your those keys that aren't as common, where you don't have as much vocabulary built up for. Um, let's make sure this don't mute me again. I think I accidentally hit something before. Can y'all hear me still? But but yeah, I try to work on, and the thing too, if you got blockages, learn some vocabulary from somebody else. If you can't come up with any, or if you keep playing the same stuff, learn some vocabulary from somebody else, or think about playing some uh, something starting on a different degree. So if I'm gonna play, you know, I'm thinking A major, all right, and if we just deal with an A major chord, playing a line over A major, we can start on the 7, something like that, or you can start on the 6. That's just something you can think about, like literally think about the degree of the chord to start your line on. So if I start on the 5th, something like that. Then I got the 4. That's not a good one. Unless I do an enclosure. This wind is blowing out here, y'all. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Then I can do the third. That's a good one. And think about simple things that where your fingers kind of just automatically go. And each one of those licks, I couldn't even replicate them, I don't believe. But so it's easy to play the seventh. But if I would go back and listen to those lines and transcribe them, like off of the seventh, the sixth, the fourth, the third, and this is all major lines. And if you're building, you want to just remember these cool lines that you come up with. Of course, I used to do it a whole lot more early on in my shedding. I would, have a bunch of different lines and licks that I would keep up with and put into different keys and make sure I played it, you know, when I, or could play it over every key, the song where I would have a chord, that I could execute it. So it's like for exercise. Um, so I'm trying to think of a song like like Joy Spring, for instance. It's kind of parallel in terms of the changes. So then you got these 2-5-1s all through the bridge. So what I would do is get my lick, and then I would try to play that lick throughout the song. So if I had a 2-5-1 lick, I know that I could play it in a bunch of places. If I had a major lick, I know I can play it. So if I say, let's do so F major. Let's just do that. That's all on the 5. Bo 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 be do da. All it is one. If you're looking at C as the root, it would be 1, 2, 3, 5. But since C is the fifth, it's going to be 5, 6, 7, and then let me see if I can count. 5, 6, 7, then 9, and then 7, 1. You're familiar with the sound. The numbers might kind of throw you because you're, trying to figure them out, or I'm trying to figure them out on the spot. But so that's a triplet, a 16 note triplet. Or I can just do an eighth note. So I can do a simple 2-5-1. You know, so I can play that up a half step and I can cover the next key. So let's do this. So I need to do that will fit. All right, and then I got the 5. I mean the 4, 7. Uh, so I need to play um, I'm gonna play the same. So over that 2/5. Yeah. So here it is. One, two, uh, uh. Let me get this bridge. Am I right? Oh. All right. So I'm shedding. So some of this stuff I'm trying to do on the spot. Uh, okay. And then let me see. So I'm trying to play the same idea throughout something like Joy Spring by Clifford Brown. Um, Now that's straight ahead jazz, bebop language. I always like to play practice that because it builds up your vocabulary. Whenever you play something that's groove or more modal with less chords, you have more insight and you got more vocabulary that you can even play over one chord or something that's only got two chords in it. It gives you more perspective and more options. That's why I always recommend cats to study the bebop and players from Sonny Stitt to Sonny Rollins, Cannonball. Of course, Charlie Parker is one of the founding guys for bebop language. Um, Dexter Gordon. If you're talking about sound, all them guys got great sounds, but Gene Ammons, uh, um, Don Bias, man, was really killing too. Um, David Fathead Newman, James Clay from Dallas, David from Dallas. Um, but yeah, those are the greats, and there's so much music you can learn from listening to their records and transcribing that stuff. I'm having issues trying to connect that. Same idea of a fourth away. The wind kicking up. Another thing too, sometimes you just gotta identify what shapes you're playing. You know, uh, that's the same shape, just a fourth away, and then I got that's a pattern. All it is arpeggio. 3 1 3 5, 3 1 3 5, but it's diminished. A minor, I'm sorry, B minor, then a C diminished. Okay. So parallels is four ideas. One, two, three. You know, three. That's four ideas. That first one is I'm playing a half step below A to get that A flat, and that's just a arpeggio. 1 3 5 8, and then I just do chromatic down to the five. Dee 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 da. That's three actually to the five. So sometimes it's just real good just to get those little connections between the lines. Now I need to add an extra note to make it all slide. Oh man, that's a good one. Put that. It's hard jumping up from. Ah, that's a good one. That's an enclosure. Ah. Good workout. Working out in A. Yes, that did scare me. Ah. Oh man, I put it on backwards. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. That was a good share session. Don't y'all think so?